everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, we are going to be taking a look at Luxor. Now, and this is kind of a random one because it was kind of a last minute thing because I just finished getting done with the stream, and I was like, what do I have to do? Then I thought of more Hasten users, then one of them is going to be Luxor. So, we're going to be using a Luxor today, and we are going to have fun with it. I really hope so. So, if you don't know, Luxor has gotten some pretty solid buffs with the recent balance patch. I believe it got, was it what, Hula Baloo and, did it get Hula Baloo? I need to check now. But I believe it got something like that. It also got Hasten, which is +1 range attack and a +1 speed. I need to check, because I'm pretty sure Twilight Evo line. No, I'm thinking of something else. But, I am hyped to try this thing out. So, of course, as a Hasten user, I'm running the Clutch plushie to safely get off my +1/+1. And then we have got our Hasten, Resonate, Fire Resonate, Scapegoat. Now, the whole point of a Luxor set like this is... Actually, I didn't realize we were Scapegoat. I thought I was a different move. Let me grab Health Amulet. So the whole point of the set is we want to Scapegoat, then we want to Hasten, and then we want to just win the game. That's the whole point of the set, and we're hopefully going to be able to do that. You might be wondering, where's our light type move? Here it is, and here it is. We have the ability to Illuminate, which makes it so our simple type moves become light moves, and they're also increased in strength. So we do get stronger light type moves, which is going to be great. And this is basically just a Land Torch with Hasten and hits less hard. So we're just going to try and see how it feels. Been a while since I've actually looked at the set. Yeah, it has been a while, huh? Yeah, we're just going to do that. That seems good. So yeah, we have 48 health, which is just leftovers, which I will shard it. 52 energy, so you get to 250. 200 speed and 200 range attack as hit as hard as possible, and are as fast as possible. But yeah, thanks to these freaking raids, I actually have shards for once. It feels weird. I actually have shards, and it's not normal. But yeah, hope you all enjoy. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go. It took a while to get this battle. Let's see. So, the one things we don't want to see are light types. And, there's a Nymare, like, literally frame 1, so that's great. I'm a little worried about dealing with potentially toxic spines. I could do an Astarogo funny. I could do that. There's a problem of Stratosaur right now, so we kind of have to go Protagon if we want to be able to beat that. I'm not against Ace here, especially because I can bulk up and pep jab things, and Frost Punch the Doku if it ends up coming in. This is good for Nymare, and I think Luxor is the play. No one expects it, so... Do I go Loomy as my last? I could probably go Loomy last, and then maybe it's a thing... I don't want to go Wiki. A problem here is if I do this, I'm very weak to Seadrake if I lose Wobblisk, so I need to play like... I want to keep Wobblisk alive, not the sneaky Wobblisk. So we're going to play a bit smarter with it. I'm not against this lead. It's not a great lead. It might seem bad. Or it might seem really good for me, right? Because you're like, oh my god. It's a ranged thing that can barely hit you that hard. Yeah, but is it though? I'm getting scammed with these Eco vouchers, dude. I have done 120? 4 openings. Or 2 openings, technically, and I got nothing. Zilch. Nada. Well, I'm gonna bitter cold this. Make it so it doesn't do any damage to me. As they go for a poison. They went for a poison. Okay. Let's driving. If they mudslide, they mudslide, and that's just tragic. We're going to need to switch Wobblisk out after this turn, though. We need to make sure it stays alive. Ow. A crit? That did nothing. Holy crap. Poison, Rejuvenate, Muck Blast, Rock Slide, most likely. Alright, Proteon can easily come in here. And we have Barbs up, and we get our Milkshake proc here. But... okay. Yeah, let's skedaddle. We need to get out of here because Speedersonicv is going to end up being a problem. So, do we want to Zip Zap or do we want to Thunder Strike? If we Raw Thunder Strike, Doku might come in. But it doesn't really matter at that point, right? Even if I go for Zip Zap. I'm starting to think I want to drop Thunder Strike to grab Metal Blast for those scenarios where Metal Blast is just a better move to click than Dart Burst. But in situations where Dart Burst would be better against, let's say, an Inferior. My cat's over there. She doesn't really care for anything. Okay, well, this is going to die to pretty much anything that I'm going to click. I'm just going to Zip Zap, and if they end up going into Doku, I'm just going to go into Luminami. And then they could go Sea Drake, but then I can just Frost Beam. But then they go into Venilin. They go Venilin, I can Wave Wrecker because it's... But it could go for a Poison. So if they Poison, if I go Wiki Wiki, I can Wave. There's a couple of things that I can do. Oh, wait a minute. Do I try this? I mean, the funny thing is, I am immune. I'm immune to the poison if they throw it out. And they can't break me. They can't break my Clutch Plushie. Or not my Clutch Plushie, my Scapegoat. Just know, I do have a light type move with Resonate right now. I do have a light move. They can't poison me. They do rejuvenate, though. Alright. After a Hasten, I'm very threatening. It's really just going to be a thing about me having to deal with Speedersonicv. But I don't think a hit from Venilin here can break this. It doesn't. I think it needs 2, actually. How low damage it's going to be dealing to me. And then I'm going to need to figure out how to beat it. Okay, I can Hasten again. We got behind a Scapegoat against a frozen Venilin. They can't do anything to stop me. And I have my health amulet constantly giving me health. It does break with 2. But I can easily go for another Scapegoat here. Seeing as they can't hit me again. I probably should have hit there, because the rest was obviously coming out. Then Scapegoat. But this also works. They're playing a very dangerous game letting me hasten this much. I can click it one more time, then I'm going to Resonate. I'm in a very good spot to win the game right now. Okay, they finally decide to swap out. As they're now into Nymare. This can't break it with Flash and Fleece, so it needs to Jet Stream. So we can Resonate here, or I could wait. But I don't think that's worth it. I'm just going to Resonate, see how much we deal. We need to do something here, though. We need to start throwing out damage. Bop. Yo! Yo, dude! My cat's freaking out now. He doesn't like it when I make loud noises when I'm making the videos. Do I just kill it now? Like, is it just dead? No, the range stack increase? Oh, imagine. We are +3, +4 right now. All that we're struggling with right now is our energy. So, it's a weird situation. I probably could have rested there, honestly. This thing's an issue. If I wait, I think it's a better move here because I should not die unless it's boots. I mean, if I get 2 kills off of the HASTEN LUXOAR, that's fine. And I can always set up again on Venilin. Yeah, Sea Drake goes down. And I have no energy. The only thing I can think of I could possibly try to... Oh, he left the game. Glorious. All right, we're fighting like Secret Agent Omni-Man or something, and let's see what we're dealing with. I mean, my Resonate's really strong. There's just 2 things that are neutral to Fire Breath. The issue right now. I mean, there's a lot of issues this match actually. I mean, they're gonna lead with Grimuline, right? So what could I do to counter lead Grimuline? If I went with no, Eleanor doesn't work. Luxor could work, actually. If I do this, then I do this. My Dart Burst is good. This is gonna be a game where he has to just be really weird with his moves. He has to play bad. Ace Durago does win the game, though, if I do it right. It does win. I would just have to kill Thamen, or get it below half. So maybe I do just go Waba just for the hazards. And then, well, no, at this point I have to do this. And then I'm going full offense. So I drop Protagon, grab Lumi. If I do that, I'm weak to Thaumin. So it would have to be a thing. Thaumin's just going to be a problem. And I don't think that I can kill it. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to lose to Thaumin no matter what happens this match. Only thing that I can do is I get Ace from wrestling. And then just hopefully kill everything. Because I can. I can kill a lot of things on this team. I just have to make sure I don't get hit by a move. It's just sad I get hit so hard by this thing. If I just driving it in, I'm going to barb and then driving it if I can. They poison barb. I have no removal. Alright. We're going to be playing a dangerous game where I probably don't win because he has too many things that I can't deal with. I was going for bad poison too. Okay. Just go to something that I can deal with, like a Krakaloa maybe. I am so up for damage on Thaumin. This is all we need right now. I'm gonna driving again. That's good. That's good. What do we get off here? Oh, good, good. Halvantic is in. If I barb, I think barb would be fine. Hi, cat. What are you doing? I think my cat wants to go outside. And here's the thing. He can't get rid of hazards unless he wants to tear down. So he can't get rid of these unless he wants me to have hazards off of my side. He cannot get rid of these unless he wants to deal with them. Unless he wants the poison barbs that he set up to be gone. But I've revealed a lot of his team. He has Krakaloa. He has Grimuline. He has, yeah, Krakaloa, Grimuline. I can remember the other two. Thaumin, Halvantic. And there's one other one. We can easily just go for a bitter cold. Freeze this thing. Now we don't take that much damage. Flare Blast won't do too much. We survived, and that's a good thing. The thing is, with this game, we need to make sure we switch out as least. We cannot be switching out. That's the only thing with this game, is we can't be swapping. I'm not sure what I want to do. If I go Luxor, I could go for a Hasten. See what happens with that. We can try that. But I don't really know. I mean, Ace Wrestling has to be the winner of this game. That's the only thing I can do. Or do I just Fire Breath? They know I'm a light type. They know I can blow this thing up. Oh, and they just stay in. Oh, man. Does he not know what this thing does? Or does he have Dark Surge? Oh, he goes for it. He goes for it. He wanted to get rid of Waba first. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. He wanted to get rid of Wobblisk. Grimuline, Krakaloa, Halvantic, Thaumin. And there's one other thing somewhere. And I get to just kill Krakaloa now, which is nice. Oh, really? Thaumin sucks. Not Thaumin. Luxor sucks. Problem is, this is a bad poison, so I can't stay in forever. Which is the whole point of Luxor. It wants to stay on the field. They're going to swap now. So it's a thing of do I want to try to call out what it is? I'm going to Fire Breath. I think they're going to go into their plant type. Yeah. Had a feeling. Plant type made a lot of sense there. Okay, I will take that. This is stuff that we need to get done. Dorogo's in a really good spot, though. Dorogo is in a great spot to do stuff. The barbs are gone, though, so it's gonna be tough, but Dorogo can do stuff. What, cat? My cat's starting to cry. I don't know what to do. Do I go Luminami? I don't know what I want to do here, honestly. Honestly, I have no clue. I don't know, because if I bulk up and they go into Krakaloa, I might just try to call out and go Luminami, because I'm going to try that. I don't know what to do here, really. I have to play aggressive if I want stuff to get done. Okay, maybe I can try a Radiant Rush. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try cracking my door open a little bit, see if that calms down the demon kitty. Because he's seen me predict twice, so he might think, oh, he's gonna Frost Beam. I can go for a free heal here. Maybe. That's all I have to hope for. So I clicked Radiant. Let me make sure I see this happen. Alright. Okay, I do get the Radiant Rush off. Almost killing Krakaloa. But they're healing because they're boring. What do you want? I think she wants to go outside. I have to take my cat outside. I'm gonna Frost Beam. I feel like I'm making aggressive moves, but it's stuff I have to do. Because I need to do something and call out the Hollow Bunch every time. My callouts on this Hollow Bunch, dude. My callouts. Bop. It wants to life drain. It has to life drain. It has to. And I can't do anything to really stop it. I'd have to go Dorogo. I think I have to go Dorogo then because he's going to life drain. Yeah, I just lost all my health. They didn't get too much of their stuff done, though. I'm gonna try a slap down then. Oh! And they expected me to predict. Oh my god, that's one of the demons down. That's a demon down. That's good. That's a good thing. Alright, I apologize. I had to deal with something. My cat decided to use the litter box, and it smells horrible now. So, what exactly do I want to do here? I called that out. My Dorogo can live another hit, so I have to go Lumi here. I've called this guy out on every move he's used so far, though. So we said to, like, keep doing that. He can't stop my Flash and Flee now, though, which is awesome. We called him out on everything. Yeah, we called him out on every move he used. He's taking his time right now. Oh no. I need a gift. You have a gift? I do not need a gift. The gift is okay. Alright, what do we want to do here? If we try to get Ace Dorogo going, I think we just have to go Luxor. I don't know what we can really do here, though. I don't know. If I go Luxor, I have to Resonate. And then I have to go into Eleanor and just hope that Quick Pounce is enough. And if it dies, I get to go into Dorogo. Maybe try to get something done. Yeah, I have to Resonate here. The problem is, Luxor is my only thing right now that's, like, toxic. So, we gotta figure something out. It's Boots. Oh, I could have clicked Hasten. Oh, and we do have enough to take it down. So that's good. A Quick Pounce does kill this. And if they end up going into Krakaloa... The problem is they're just saving Thaumin for the end. I was actually talking about this on my stream today. That Thaumin is just... Thaumin's just, like, impossible to beat realistically. If you really think about it. Now I go into this. Then I Quick Pounce to kill because he's going to get overconfident. If he's smart, though, he tries to keep this around. No, he's not. He's not being overconfident. He's playing safe, and he's just going to rejuvenate with this, because he's boring. And I can't. Yeah. I don't really know how I want to go about dealing with Krakaloa, because I think I can do something. I just need to kill the Krakaloa. The problem is killing Krakaloa. That's where the issue lies, is killing it. Okay. I actually needed damage on this, so if he lets me hit this, this is bad for him. He's trying to get poison barbs back up. Yeah. Now it's just like I don't have anything now. Like that's the problem. I have nothing I can do really. Because he walls my wrestling. The only thing that I can do to actually win is trying to sack wrestling as fast as possible. And then just hoping that I can survive a hit with I just need to survive a hit. I need to sack off wrestling as soon as possible. But I don't know. He's not gonna let me do that. Like, he's not gonna just stay in. Because I can't win. I can't win this. That's the thing. There's nothing that I can do. I mean, he's boring. Bruh. I hate people that play like this. Like, you're in the lead. Just do something. Do something that's not weird. I need damage on this to, like, start doing something. The only way I win is if he just plays horribly. That's the only way I can win. Is if he just makes every possible mistake. And I just have to hit it here. No, I have to keep this around for a quick pounce on the Halvantic. So I have to go into Luminami. And maybe he Briar Blocks for some reason. I mean, there's no reason to Briar Block. You just hit there. You just have to hit there. And I get crit. Because of course. I just don't think I can do anything to possibly win this. I'd have to kill it with Flash and Flee. I just don't think that's going to happen. There's just too many things that he has to do wrong for me to have a chance to win. Because I can't do anything. Yeah, I mean, he lives that. And there's nothing that I can do. Because if I go into this, it dies. I'd have to go into this at this point. Yeah, I mean, I can't win. There's nothing I can do, unfortunately. I just have nothing for anything that he has. So I'm going to take... I don't take poison damage, but... Oh, I do. Never mind. I don't know. I just can't do anything. The way that they're playing is just boring, unfortunately. Because they're... I don't know if I can. The only thing I can do is they just fail miserably. That's the only thing that could possibly happen is if they... Okay, they failed miserably. That's their first fail. If I Flash and Flee here... I mean, or do I Radiant Rush? Because if I kill Grimmuline, I don't need Luminami anymore. Yeah, I have to just kill this. Okay, so... Actually, did they just go Krakaloa? Or no, I died of poison. If I go into Dorogo, I grab Power Napper, but I need Ace. They would have to go into Halvantic here for this to be a win. That's the thing. Because even then, they're going to go into... If I go Wrestling, and then it's Halvantic, I have to double into Dorogo because they're just going to switch. And then they're going to go to Krakaloa. Then I get to Draco Beam, and then something should die. Hopefully. That's the hope, anyway. If I stay Dorogo. I mean, it depends on what I want to do here, because realistically, I think they're just going to go Halvantic. I don't see why they wouldn't. That's my thing. I don't see why they don't go Halvantic. Oh, they just go straight Thaumin. Yeah, that also makes sense. I mean, there's nothing that I can do, right? The game is just lost. I can't win. Nothing that I can do will... Maybe. I mean, I have to somehow take, like, no damage. I have to take no damage, but yeah. It's just not happening. Yeah, I had nothing for the Thaumin. And, I was walled by the Krakaloa. It was a bad matchup for me. Alrighty. Here we go. We're going to see how this is going to work. And there's a Thaumin and a Land Torch. One of which we're really good into. So this is actually a solid game for our Luxor right now. We just have to remember that Wraith is reflective. So this is not a bad game at all. No one expects it, so we can lead with it. And none of these options are good last options. Like, I could do Ace Dorogo, but then it's just Land Torch Thaumin kill me. I mean, Dorogo can slap them both down, but has to pick one that he wants to do it on immediately. So I don't know. Both options seem bad, but like I'm leaning more toward Wiki just because maybe I can poison something. And maybe Herbal Remedy and die. I don't know. These last options all seem bad. No, the best one's probably Wrestling. It's just we have to get rid of Moraith. Okay, let's see how this works. I have to deal with both a Thaumin and a Land Torch. Now, if I had a Mesmerizing, Very Clever Terradescent, and that's what I'm talking about. Well, you didn't expect it. Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna get provoked, right? So I'm just gonna switch it out. Oh no, they zip zap. Okay. Kind of expecting a provoke, but I guess it makes sense. They don't want to risk getting hit. So I guess they're gonna go into Moraith now. My Driving Force is useless. And then at that point, do I not just Bitter Cold it? Oh, Thaumin. Frame 1 Thaumin. Guess they were expecting Bitter Cold. Well, right back into Plasmoth is a good turn for me, I'd say. They do go for a Pestilence, knowing that I had... Okay, are they going to go for a Provoke now? Knowing that I clicked Barbs. I'm a little confused. There it is. I was expecting that like turn 1. You know? Provoke is only a good move if you predict when they're going to use a support move. That's the only time I feel like it's useful. Well, I'm getting Ambush Clobbered. Because they were talking about Clobber earlier. Or Ambush. Well, let's see how much damage Ambush will do. We'll see. It'll deal a little bit. It'll deal a hefty chunk, but let's see. It's clicked Rough Up and not Clobber. And it's a Martial Shell boosted Rough Up. Okay, that would have actually done half my health. Bruh. The heck? I feel like Moraith's coming. I'm gonna Wave Wrecker. Oh no, I just get the Wave Wrecker on Plasmoth and just kill it. So Plasmoth is down, which is one of Luxor's better checks. Luxor is just weird because it just feels like a bad Land Torch, you know? You don't get stabbed on the fire side, and you need Hasten to be faster than it, and Land Torch hits harder. Well, no, you're faster than it already, but Land Torches are generally just better in a lot of ways. Alright, here's the problem child. Let's go into Waba. Waba should hopefully be able to live one. Ow. Ooh, okay. All I need to do is Barb again. And then next time Thaumin comes in, it should be at half. Yeah, it should be. If anything, like 1 HP below it. I mean, there is a chance I live this next hit, but it's not likely. I was at, what, 150? No, actually, there's a chance I live. There's a chance. I was at, like, 150. It took about, like, 70-something damage. Nice. We love living those. And now Thaumin is below half, and I got that crit. Crit doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, though. Well, there's the other one. This is the one that should have been playing the entire time, rather than Thaumin. Thaumin has a good matchup into my team. Oh? Can I hasten? I mean, it walls me, I wall it. But I get hit a lot harder. Maybe? I'm gonna go Loomian and Flash and Flee first. See if I can get the Luxor on the field to hasten. Oh, they get rid of hazards. Okay. I mean, at this point, we're far enough into the game where this is an okay thing to happen. Dun 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 dun. There's Garbantis. On my Flash and Flee. They have Garbantis, they have Thaumin, they had Plasmoth, they had Land Torch. There's one left. Maybe Moraith. I mean, one hasten with Luxor right now, and I don't think I can beat Land Torch. No, I don't think I do. It'd be very dependent. I'm just gonna pep jab. If they go into Moraith, they go into Moraith. Oh, they just die now. Okay. Bat. Cannabo. They don't have Moraith. This just hits everything and kills everything. If Thaumin comes in, we could sack Waba. Then try... I can't hasten yet. I can't hasten on that. Could Scapegoat on it. Might not have energy after that because it's used Deep Freeze, Psychoblast, Psychoblast. I could Scapegoat. Not for Land Torch. I don't think that this can kill me in this range because it's shown burn up unless it's Goggles. We'll see. We'll see. Is it Goggles? Ooh! We will survive! Alright, that went very well. Ace Dorogo is set up right now, but we're going to try and get Luxor in here, and we'll save Eleanor as a sack to get Dorogo on the field. Yeah, this is coming in. We sack... Oh, it's Milkshake. Oh. Ah, I see. Luxor can double Fire Breath if Cannabo comes in. Ah. I do definitely have to sack... I mean, if I got Ace Dorogo on the field now, I could have probably sacked it earlier. That might have been a bit better than what I'm doing here. That might have been a little bit better than what I'm doing here. Unless I go Luminami, and then they Deep Freeze, and I live, I Flash and Flee, I break passive, then I go into Luxor, Hasten, and I kill everything, right? Because you only have Thaumin and Cannabo left. You can't go with Cannabo here. I should always live this. I break passive. Yep. And then I go into Luxor. They have no priority. They can't one-shot Luxor. I hasten, and then I resonate. I can outspeed Boots Cannabo after that. The plan is in motion. Then I have to Fire Breath, unfortunately, because I can't just resonate. Because it's light type. Range defense fell. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, maybe I can. Because I don't think they have enough for another Psychoblast. But I'm not going to risk anything there. They can just Deep Freeze here. And they're definitely going to do that because they're like, oh, it can just kill. Yeah, they went for a Deep Freeze. If I didn't get my range defense lowered, I would have gone for double Resonate to try to get a range attack boost. The Laking Clean with the Rat? With the Rat? Hold. Okay. Resonate. Get him? Get him? Come on. Come on. Yeah, like that. I gotta do that again. I gotta time it perfectly. Ooh! The late game clean! Nice! The one hasten, and we won the game. GG. Well, I hope everyone had a fantastic time because Luxor's kind of cool. I like that it has Fire Breath over Tiklipse, which does give it a niche over it, and also Chili Chomp on Umbrat also is its niche over Tiklipse. So we're going to be trying Umbrat relatively soon. I do hope everyone enjoyed, though. And yeah, I do think that the first battle is just Curb Stomp, showed why Scapegoat's really good. Second battle showed where it could do something, but it just didn't do enough. Because it didn't do enough to that Krakaloa to make any meaningful damage. It did damage, but the Krakaloa was just spamming Rejuvenate, so you couldn't really, you couldn't break it realistically, because our two breakers were Luxor and Wrestling. And if we had any other light type breaker, it wouldn't have been a hard fight, because we killed the Hollow Bunch really early. Then we also, in the last battle, that one was like the late game clean, where we survived a hit, went for the hasten, and killed the last few things. So yeah, all versions of this were shown. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!